everyone, welcome to Treasures by Ice Lighting. In this video, I'm going to show you the new secrets available in Zul'gurub. So we're talking about a secret toy, 2 achievements, and a whole bunch of old world crafts. So if you make your way to Zul'gurub, you will find it here over in Stranglethorn. So this is an instance that is heroic only, so you're going to need to change your settings to heroic in order to enter. So once you've set yourself to heroic, you can just wander in. So once inside, you want to make your way to the center. So if you've been to Zul'gurub before, you will know this really well. It's a level 35 instance, so you're not going to get hurt by anything, but do not kill anything on your way through. There is a good reason for this, and I'll explain it later. But once you're there in the middle, go into the middle room at the bottom, and under this gong over here, you will find a small item. So you need 2 of these items, one that you get at this point and one you'll do in the Shadow Realm. So now that you have this item, you must kill 2 bosses in order to activate the next part we need. So if you haven't been here before, there are 2 bosses that drop mounts. So you want this one up here, drops a mount, and you also want the Panther one that drops a mount. Again, keep in mind, try not to kill anything but the bosses. Now, we're on to stage 2. So now that you've killed 2 bosses, this guy in the middle is available. You just want to hit him once. As I said, if you're level 70, you're only going to one-shot him anyway. This switches it to phase 2. This means you're now in the Shadow Realm. So we need to return to that room where we got the last item. So you can just simply walk off the edge here and then down on into that room. Once in here, you'll see, once again, underneath the gong is the item that we're looking for. So now combine the 2 items just by clicking on one of them, and the quest is now available. That's all you need to do in Zul'gurub for now. Get out, try not to kill anything. So now you need to make your way over to Zandalar. So this is BFA, and you're heading towards the main city. So over here in the exchange, you just need to enter either of these 2 doors without hitting the wall, and you will find the quest person that you need to speak to. So once you speak to this quest person and hand in your quest, you will get an achievement. Ta-da! So what is this achievement all about? So this achievement now allows you to enter Zul'gurub and find old style things. So for example, killing a boss, you will get one of these little badges. I don't know how you say that. Also, killing snakes, killing any trash mob, you're gonna find items. So why do you want these items? Well, the guy that gave you the achievement a minute ago has wandered over to the front of the entrance. He is now available to buy things with using those items. Now all these things are soulbound, so do not go here and buy them with one character. You're going to need whichever character has the relevant craft. He also sells an ensemble, so that's also relevant to the character you're there at. So plate will be for warriors, death knights, whatever, and cloth for others, and leather, and you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, apart from those recipes, there is another way to get recipes, and let me show you how. So if you make your way up to here, you will find the toy that we've been missing is hanging out here. So this is the Brazier of Madness. So that's just a nice click and learn. However, if you make your way over here with an alchemist, the alchemist can talk to this stone in the middle, and this stone gives them a recipe. This is the recipe for Mojo Madness. Now this is quite a hard one to make because you're going to need a black lotus, and they are like insanely rare. You'll also need the massive mojo and the powerful mojo, which you can get from in here. So you may want to just, if you've got an alchemist, get all these from the auction house, or just buy the mojo from the auction house. The reason why is because we've collected all these items, including the random coins, there is another way to get old world recipes, and these are classed as ancient recipes, and they're quite rare. So get your brazier out at any place in here. I just chose up here because that is where I'm going for the first bone pile, and click on your mojo. So now everybody is friendly to you. Not that there's many people left because I've already cleared the instance, but it now means I can now interact with these bone piles. So there are 4 scattered about, and I will show you where all 4 are. But basically when you go over to them, they will require a number of offerings. So for example, this one requires 3 gold offerings. Now I have 3, so that worked out fine, and I got the cash, and I opened it, and I had a chance to get a recipe, I didn't. But my point is, you can only do this for 60 minutes while this potion is active. So don't bother doing this and wasting your potion unless you have lots and lots of things to exchange. And if each of them turn out to be 3, so basically you're going to need lots of piles of 3. So the next place to get an achievement and a transmog is this area here, and you should have a buff at the top corner called the Mud Skunk Aroma. If you do not have it, go in and out of the area until you do, because otherwise this won't work. Then you just need to fish anywhere in the water, and eventually you will catch a cache. Ta-da! And you get an achievement. So this is called the Deadliest Cache, which is kind of amusing. And basically you have caught a cache which can contain recipes, items, all sorts of fun stuff. You can only catch one of these once a day per character. So make sure you do this if you are after all the transmog. Now, something I haven't mentioned is this instance is heroic, so resetting it will not reset the bosses. However, it will reset all the trash. So if you want to farm coins and hope for some of those bejewels, or however you say it, it is something you can do. So feel free to reset it and go in and out. It may take you longer if you don't want to use bots. But hey, I hope you found this video useful. As always, thanks for watching and subscribe to see what else I